We've already said that the CEO would now explain to the General Council meeting on Friday what the procedure will be, and I think it'll be a robust, transparent process to get a new coach. But yeah, the media have already carried that SARU's the procedure will be outlined and that it will be.
So we may not have a new coach.
I'm sure you read that.
We may not have a new coach by the end of next week. In other words, it's likely to take much longer.
I think we mustn't be hasty. We mustn't rush into it. I mean, I'm seeing all the billboards as I flew into Cape Town now. I mean, Alistair Coetzee has been appointed. You must tell me where you got that from, please, because I don't know about it. I really don't know. You guys know more than I do, honestly. It would be silly of us to rule out a foreign coach, but it's not my choice. I'm just saying that if I said no now, it would be silly to say no and rule out a foreign coach. Our operational side of the business has been working frantically over the last few years to try and to move towards a central contracting model, and you've probably versed yourself quite well with how far we've moved from what it used to be to what it is at the moment. I mean, I've read in the media recently about how SARU is paying big money to keep players here. I read that in the media, in the articles that you've printed, about how we've moved towards a central contracting system. Heineke did play overseas players. I'm not sure what the new coach will say, but it's a massive concern for me and for SARU. It's a massive concern, and it's much bigger than us as an organization. I mean, one of the biggest reasons for that, as you all know, is the state of our economy, our currency. That is the biggest pull-out factor, that causes our players to go abroad. It's something out of our control, but we have to do the best we can in the circumstances, and we're really trying to do the best we can. I've just referred to the fact that the media reported recently that SARU was throwing big bucks to keep the players at home, and they gave a list of the players' names. So that's what we're trying to do. They're not doing enough. It's actually we're at crisis point in terms of that. We need to really that glass ceiling has become almost concrete, and we need to break it. And the way that we can break it in South African rugby is through the provinces, and especially the franchise provinces. They need to play their part. They need to come to the party and assist us. Kosatu is going to ask for me to be fired, which is fine. But it's going to have to be me that walks the plank, and right behind me is going to have to be the presidents of the big unions, because unless they assist us in transformation, and Jake, Peter de Villiers, and Heineke Meyer have said consistently, I don't have the players playing, the players of colour playing at franchise level. It makes the task impossible. So, yeah, I mean, it just has to happen. We have to have our provinces assisting us much more in terms of transformation. And my appeal for 2016 is that we have much more exposure to players of colour